This is general information. General information. And since the Prime Minister of Biafra is welcomed by every other person, what we have to do is to let you know that those that voted him in is ready to protect him. Then, as you are coming here, make sure you pay attention, because every responsibility has been laid down in the head of Simon Ekpa, the Biafran Prime Minister. And let me remind you people something. Do you remember when the Semonde Zama and all these people worked with Bruce Fame? Bruce Fame made some little utterance against Biafran Prime Minister. Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He told Bruce Fame, I will come for you if you did not come out and apologize. Do you know what? Bruce Fame turned back and apologized to Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister. Again, let us give you a warning. There is observation team. Now, observation team is putting their eyes, because this kind of nonchalant war against Simon Ekpa cannot hold anymore. And for this reason, when Anthony Blinken made an utterance concerning our movement, you people knows when Biafran Prime Minister Obato Obie Ekpa, he put Anthony Blinken, the spokesperson of United States of America, Anthony Blinken, and that video which Simon Ekpa used to put Anthony Blinken to his seat, that video, you cannot watch that video in America. Are you getting it? For you to know the kind of person we vote in, we know why we took oath to defend the IPOB. We know why we told DOS, leave Simon Ekpa alone. Because if you don't know how to submit document in the government, stop disturbing people who is ready. And for here now, observation teams stood their strength now to make sure that every other person mind their own lane. We start from what is happening, IDP camp. These people, Fulanis, are going house to house in Benue State, killing them. Even as they remove them out of their own land, they put them in IDP camp. They will go there and kill them. The video is here. And again, but listen until you will understand the responsibility which Obato Obie, one, the spiritual son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafran Prime Minister, the kind of responsibility he put his head to carry. Listen.
Land, a comfort zone. Everybody is sitting in your comfort zone abroad. Now bullshit. Now stupidness. Uno chokiva ka Biafra land ka IDP bia develop. Uno cho IDP na Biafra land. You people are working for the caliphate. That is why you continue to attack somebody who has brought out their face and their mind and their finance and their time to work. The little time to contribute positively in Biafra land and the Biafran solution. Attack. Jealousy and envy. Simon Ekpa attack every day.
We don't take.
But enough is enough. He has taken the time, taking and pain and finance and diligence and consistency, and we have not established Biafran liaison house in US. You people in US could not do it. Biafran liaison house in Europe. You people in Europe could not do it. Biafran liaison house in South Africa. You people in South Africa could not do it. In any part of the world where you are majority, none of you could do it. None of you could come together and join your head. Even in United Kingdom, there is no Biafran liaison house. Ego ne kan alone na UK. Ego ne kan alone na Dublin. Ego ne kan alone na Spain. Ego ne kan alone na France. Ego ne kan alone na Holland. Ego ne kan alone na America. Na US, na New York and Washington. Ego ne kan alone na Chicago. Even pastors from Nigeria, Chicago, go. You people cannot come together and say, let us bring $100,000 and buy Biafran liaison house. Mano ana eriji ofu na putacha onye na bru nuku otolaka unu opienyi onye na bru opienyi naka bru odu efi na akpagharị yuricha akwa nnukwu akwa ka mmanwụ na amara ebe o si pụta unu nyina na akpagharị na aza nnukwu afa. None of you could come together to say, let us buy Biafran liaison house. To be the country flag, I know there. To be Biafran flag there. None of you could do that. Oh, every little thing on our pata. Girlfriend. None of you could bring your face out. Look at what is happening in IDP camp in the Middle Belt. After Middle Belt, Abakaleke and Enugu. This thing is in our backyard. These IDP camps are in our backyard. Look at atrocities happening in our land. Nobody's talking anything. Every day when I blow someone up and on. If you say you then born you well,
Gente,
just speak against Simon Ekpa again. We will find you where you are. You will come and prove what you're saying. The court there will receive your case. You will be summoned. You will be served with court case. And God help you if you live in Europe and America, because you got fine. You will pay fine.
Observation teams.
You pay serious fine. If you live in Africa, we will pay the local police there to arrest you, lock you up, jail you. Watch and see. Let us hear this nonsense again from any bagger. Mad people everywhere.
Biafrans, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ebu dike na ogolo. Mbogu iro ruru. Achoba dike. We are tired of criticisms. When you come here, write your comment, we will take some advice from you, coupled with the one Chukwu Kabiama gave us. Pray for us. We are showing our face to deliver this message. But you see, Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we know him. He knows the importance of document. Our teaching yesterday, we teach you people that Jesus Christ was killed because he has no document. Simon Ekpa is someone that knows the importance of document. And in as much as we know that in Europe, in America, every other place except Nigeria, you cannot do anything without a document. That is why Simon Ekpa, it took him time until the whole Biafran gathered together and sign him and vote him in as a Biafran spokesperson and the Biafran Prime Minister. Biafran Prime Minister, because he knows the importance of document. And this message came from observation team. Maybe many of you don't know that when they are forming this Biafran government in exile, they are also forming observation ministers, observation teams. You see all these people who is giving allegation on Simon Ekpa, there is a date for them. And their own war is not kind of war Simon Ekpa, the Biafran minister, should pay attention to. These observation teams will take charge of those ones. Are you getting it? There are some kind of war when you check the kind of people you are going to fight with. Then you see that fighting them is waste of time. Then maybe observation team will then put their eyes on those areas, the people with a different quality. Are you getting it? But you who is calling Simon Ekpa Gumi, you have no proof. You who is using your face to criticize Simon Ekpa in Germany, you have no evidence. You who is criticizing Simon Ekpa in Vienna, Austria, you have no evidence. You who is causing Simon Ekpa in South Africa, you have no evidence. You who is disturbing Simon Ekpa, Biafran's minister in England, you have no evidence. You who is disturbing Simon Ekpa in Turkey, calling him all manner of names, you have no evidence. Remember, all of us is here. We know law. There are different kind of law. Accusation, false accusation is a crime. And what they told you here now is that we are bringing this news to you for you to know that observation team has come to observe those people who is laying illegal accusation when they don't have any proof. Then listen to this.
The only response don't chuck you with a line if there's another solution. On all criticism and the only man
Biafrans are no more laughing with anybody this time around. We are into serious business. Because why are we here? Why are we here? We are here to remind you that we are into serious business. Shetima and the Tinubu will soon be sworn in. And the Biafran minister said on the broadcast yesterday, State of the Nation broadcast yesterday, he informed the whole world that if you people swore in Muslim ticket, which is Tinubu and Tinubu and Shetima, if you people swore in that document in Asorok, it means that Biafra will be declared and defended. Biafran Liberation Armies is alert. Some people are crying, shouting, declare Biafra, declare Biafra. You can't just declare Biafra without holding these people in a very dangerous place. Are you getting it? Number two, during that time, Peter Obi win the election. And the mandate is to vote, to put Peter Obi in the Asorok. Even Peter Obi enter Asorok. Peter Obi, who says that Biafra is dead, is going to declare Biafra. Oduduwa will go. Arewa will go. Biafra will go. Maybe under Nigeria. But go to heaven, go to hell. You see this flag? It is going to rise. You see this month we are into. So we don't need distraction. This message will be very, very simple. We don't need distraction. And the observation team is now observing all the people who took it upon themselves to criticize Simon Ekpa. Observation team will observe them. Then they will summon you to court, where you will go and tell people, tell European government, American government, British government, Australian government, Canadian government, what Simon Ekpa have stolen from you. Are you getting it? We are telling you how it is. Now, listen from observation teams.
I don't want to hear it. If you want to respond, tell me this is the way it should happen, and you must lead it. If you feel you know better than what Simon Ekpa is doing now, you should become the lead. You should lead that group that will come. To be honest, we have been there, we've done that, we've seen that there's nothing good that will come out of those people. My brother, don't get me started. We have done enough nonchalant rubbish. 9 freedom fighting, criticism and condemnation of our own. Fulanis and the Hausas and the idiot of Yoruba, they're not doing that. It's only us. We are claiming we know too much when we know nothing. And the fact remains that this Zik and Mbadiwe and Nubari Asaka and Ifajuna spirit, we don't want it in us anymore. We are going to checkmate anybody that will be fighting Simon Ekpa. We will checkmate that person. We will use that person as an example, no matter any part of the world that person is. That is what I would like to tell you. Maaze, I'm telling you now, anybody that will harass or try to disturb Simon Ekpa on this journey, we will not pardon that person whatsoever. Even if Simon Ekpa pardons that person, we will not pardon that person. The observation team will not pardon that person. And that person must make sure that they are all right in any land where they live. And they have the maximum security, because we will come after that person. This is what I would like you to know. We will surely come after that person in all means necessary. If the need be, any utterances that will destroy, that will spoil the character of our shadow prime minister, we will sue that person for defamation of character in the land where that person lives. Kojejaja hire a lawyer, call full Jeff Aneme. Onye si na ife a na-eme nwere isi, ebupụ isi ewere ya wee mee ife a na-eme ka o nwee isi. So me on a break, me on a resent you. The only thing I want to hear from you is there any way we can do it better? And if it is so, you must bring out your face. You must go and start your own group and use that knowledge and that option and that better solution in where to defend one angle of Biafra restoration, because there are many angles. Every day is only when it is you on an appear. Enough is enough. I'm telling you, enough is enough. Anybody, man, and co, anybody that speak rubbish about Simon Ekpa, our shadow prime minister of the United States of Biafra, we will find you where you are. We will take you to court in the land where you live, so that you will see, you will go and defend yourself. And by the time you come out of it, you will advise yourself. Don't say you have not been told. So I better remember Ekwasere. We've done.
Do you know, those that live in Europe knows the importance of document. We know law. That's why when you come to traffic light, you hold brake. You understand? If you cross, camera will catch you, and they will give you evidence. Then they will take you to court. We are living on law in Europe. In America, you live on law. Yeah, all this nuisance that is crying all over place. In Italy, Gumi, they are calling Gumi, they are calling all manner of name. Simon, the Biafran spokesperson, the Biafran prime minister, has no time for you people. But organization team has time to deal with those chaffs. Our own job is to make sure we deliver the message to you people, because Nnamdi Kanu, no news have told us that Nnamdi Kanu have changed his eyeglass for him to see well. You understand? He is there. And the Biafran prime minister says, let every attack on social media cease. We should concentrate on the liberation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Biafran declaration and the Biafran referendum. We don't need distraction again. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is suffering inside DSS dungeon. And the only people that will bring him out are the only people that knows the importance of document, pen and paper. If you think that you have power, you can criticize Simon, then go and ask Anthony Blinken United States spokesperson, when Biafran Prime Minister, who knows his right, the law, code numbers that give him the right of what he is doing, he told Anthony Blinken, if you speak like this again, then we have to go to court where we will speak in different languages, where people will have book, pen and paper to write. But all this nuisance you see causing all this problem every now and then, while we are watching on them, we want to know if there is anything good they want to bring to the table. And since they have nothing good to bring to the table, there is no need of paying attention to those people. No need at all. But organization team will take care of that, because Simon Ekpa, who have accepted this responsibility to become Biafran Prime Minister, many people don't know the kind of sacrifice he is paying to accept that responsibility. Are you telling me that someone that is hiding his face can take responsibility? Number one, you don't study law. You don't know what it takes to bring out a secret document, and you don't know how to tear secret document, and you don't know how to explain it. You don't have the certificate to submit document to a lawyer, not even to local government, when not to talk about to the prime ministers. You don't have the certificate. Some of you don't know that there are different kind of law in this world, different kind of job. There are people, their job is to receive document, procuradores. Their job is to receive document and submit that document to a judge. They were asking you here now, you say you are working on the ground, but you don't know what it means to build a Biafran government in exile. Biafran government is in exile means that Biafra has been in existence now. The only thing now is we are waiting is to see the final stop of this election. If they give Peter Obi seat in Asorok as the president, then we go for negotiation. The obedient will then cry, dance. Obedient people will dance. When they dance, then Prime Minister of Biafra will then declare Biafra, and the Peter Obi has no option than to sign Biafra, or he will begin to kill us the way he killed us when he was Anambra State governor. He killed us and he dumped our body inside Izu River. But one thing you cannot do is you cannot kill an Igbo man, because Igbo man reincarnate. When you kill an Igbo man, his life, his soul will hang on top of the sea. Are you getting it? When you kill an Igbo man, he will reincarnate and he will enter inside other people's life and begin to torment. Are you people getting it? We are 555 vision, and we are delivering this message to you people the way you can understand it. Another way to deliver this message, we are still looking for a different way to deliver this message so that every other person will understand. But all these people who is disturbing people who is working, sleepless night is inside us. We will go to work, we will come, we will deliver the message. Can you people ever think if Simon ever sleep? When we were looking for reason why Nnamdi Kanu does not sleep, that was the thing that took us to Tibet to study the secret of Dalai Lama of Tibet. And we found out that Dalai Lama of Tibet sleep 3 to 4 hours a day since he was born. Dalai Lama of Tibet stand like Jesus of the Tibetans. That man sleep only 3 to 4 hours a day. They ask him why, and you are headed. He is headed to 100 years now. He say he wants his brain to be alert. But a normal human being have to sleep 8 hours for him to be normal and be within his senses. But when we came to understand, thinking, why is it that Nnamdi Kanu does not sleep and he is living? Simon does not sleep and he is living. Then they direct us to different places where we will try to understand the people who is making history. It is called The Brave History of 21st Century. Try to go and search for the book and read it. Then you will understand how heroes make history. A hero doesn't sleep too much. You will do that in that time you have to sleep is the time you have to borrow to do other things. Then you deny yourself some hours of sleep. And when people is trying to do all these things, some people who call themselves lovers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they will use green, white, green to be insulting people who is trying to do something, to make sure that this light shine, to make sure that we don't have IDP camp in Biafran land. And Simon have taken this responsibility, yet they are trying to distract him. You can't distract him.
Thank God they pick him, this your call. Open pick then I'm not gonna raka no hotel. Let's shoot me. It's some guy shoot. Raptakwana so guy shoot. I'm not gonna shoot nine argument. DOS not autopilot. Akwya, iji rabatra mo video chuna samuro banyere. A na-eme ihe a ndị ESN na-arụ ọrụ ha ebe anyị na-celebrate Easter ndị ESN na-arụ ọrụ after all said and done or say support ESN. Listen to me. Mgbada ahụ ọnụ na-atụ since ọnụ continue na-atụ ya. In fact ihe ọnụ na-atụtazi na-awụ edi abalị ele nchi
right comment
ururu adaka onye ọnụ na-atụtazi ọ na-agaghị atụtazi since ọnụ na-atụ ndị Biafra mgbada since mgbada ka ọnụ na-atụ ndị Biafra but kịta ihe ọnụ na-atụtazi na edi abalị anyị na-agbazi ajọ ọsọ n'ebe ọnụ wa nọ so ihe ọnụ na-eje ọnụ je gbapụta vidio asị ndị ESN na-arụ ọrụ ọwasị ọ na-agaghị confuse lezi anyị. My question to ebe you people nọ na-azabeghị m this people ọ na-akpasu m iwu makwa na-ekwu ihe nkịta na nweta gị by the side ịnwa anwa ata chọm DOS n'aka maka jikwu nwere aka ntị kpọbie gị akwara ntị nya mkpụọ gị aka ntị ọ na n'akụkụ ntị o nwere akwara na-adị n'akụkụ ntị ọ na ya gbabie mkpọbie gị akwara ntị. You people na-ebelive ihe ọbụla Nnamdi Kanu kwuru. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ na-ebelive that na ọnụ na-eklem na ọnụ na-ebelive ihe okwu na ọnụ na-efoli ya and ọnụ believe na ihe ọbụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na-abịa na mmezu. Then kezi ihe ọnụ jiri believe be kezi ọnụ jiri believe na Simon Ekpa na-take this struggle to another dimension. This is my question. Is it not the same Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gụrụ ọnụ nwa follow Simon Ekpa na ọ na-eweje this struggle to another dimension? So ihe ọbụla Simon Ekpa na-eme kịta na we are that dimension.
Listen, Biafrans, why we are keeping some records is we know what law is all about. Yeah, we know what law is all about. That's why we are keeping this kind of record. Everybody knows what he is doing for Biafra. The way you walk is different the way I walk. The way you pastors preach in the church is different to another person. The way we do our own in 555 vision is different to how another person do. But I am not trying to reclaim that I am doing better than another person. What am I doing? I am teaching the way other people can understand it, what we are doing and where we are going. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, after analyzing the capacity and the capability of Simon Ekpa, he said, go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness we are making. Listen to him, share his videos, and take instructions from him. And later, he wrote the commandment. Number 1 commandment was, don't interfere to any decision. Simon Ekpa, take, because you must try to trust someone. And let us show you the reason we are playing this thing. This angel said something every one of us must know. He said something every one of us must know. And for this reason, we listen to him. If you want to follow somebody, some people are following. I love Jesus, I follow Jesus. Are you getting it? You say you will die for Jesus, yes. But if they tell you to follow something, listen how to follow someone, because we who is defending this struggle, starting from Nnamdi, we know na nketa na-eso onye afọ ukwu onyo ogbo agbo.
Simon na-ezube ocean, or we are descend another dimension. Simon na-agba ama, descend another dimension. Simon na-ekwugheri or another dimension ahụ. So ọ bụrụ na ihe ọbụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na-abịa na mmezi, nke Simon Ekpa ọ bụghị a ga-abụ iri. Na n'ihe na-agwa gị, ọ bụghị nke na Simon Ekpa na-etake this struggle to another dimension. Ọ bụghị a ga-abụ inyo. Ihe niile Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru bịacha na mmezu. Ọ bụghị nke Simon Ekpa oke na-agaghị abịa na mmezu. So ọ na-emeriwere, ọ na-ejizire ekworo, iro, arala, oshi, oro, mpụ, ahụcha ekwu, amaracha emeghe, jealousy. Ọ na-ejizire eso onwe ọnụ, ezu onwe ọ n'ahụ. So ihe ọbụla Maazị Simon mere anyị na ọrịa wa another dimension ọ na-eteke anyị. Simon Ekpa site n'elu nkwụ, site n'elu ọjị, pịa ya afọ n'ala. Ọrịa wa another dimension. Ya were onye ike paa anyị n'ụkwụ ka nkọ akpaka. Ọrịa wa another dimension. Onye ga-ekwe n'ukwure, onye na-adịghị ekwe hapụ. He is taking me and you to another dimension. Go on DOS. Simon na-eteke gị to another dimension. Ị ga-ekweta ya taa, gị ekweta ya echi. Ị ga-ekweta ya echi, gị ekweta ya nwanne echi. Mana ihe nchọrọ ka ị mara awụ, he is taking you to another dimension. So ikwere n'ihe ndị ọzọ, kwuru agba na nka Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Ikwere na ihe niile Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. Kwuru agba na nka ala akwụwọ n'anya ndị ara, ndị eriri, ka m nwetakwa m ofu onye n'ime ọ n'aka ka nya mkpọbie ya ọrụra nnu. M gwara aka ntị mabie ya ọrụra nnu ndị ara.
So
let me just tell you the truth. Thank God they pick him this your call.
So Biafrans, nobody is happy being a slave or being under threat. Nobody is happy. Simon Ekpa has passed through fire. Every kind of test. You have to test someone before you know he is genuine. Simon Ekpa have come across them all. And you have no option than to be following him. Since all the time he entered, since 2019, he entered this struggle. He is always consistent, positive. Today, he is the Biafran Prime Minister. Biafran government in exile is another dimension. ESN he is taking control of is another dimension. Creating awareness is another dimension. Calling all our riverine brothers where the original map of Biafra, where divide and rule took place. You see, BNL, they congratulated him as Biafran Prime Minister, and a different kind of people has been created. Different kind of warriors has also been created to be covering Bakassi Peninsula and the different kind of our borders. These are the dimensions which the Biafran Prime Minister is taking us to. And what is remaining, we don't need distraction again, because observation teams is awake, waiting and watching any other person who is trying to distract us again, because we cannot accept distraction again. Why are we doing this thing? Do you know the importance of document? Jesus Christ was killed because he has no document covering what he is doing. Obodo, oh, this planet when they were. And if you land in this planet, you have to go through document. Whatever you are doing, you need to pass through document. One thing I have to let you now know in this few minutes we have to stay here. Listen. Send this message to those people like a master prophet who is attacking Jesus Christ. Send this message also, this link. Maybe I will make just a 5 minutes video to our beloved brother, Emmanuel Matthias Ezak. Tell him and tell every other person that is a Christian or a pagan or whatever you believe. One, you must believe in Chukwu Kikabiama, the God, the creator. Send this message to our beloved brother, Matthias Ezako. He should leave Jesus Christ alone. Let him leave Jesus Christ alone. Him, Master Prophet, and all the people who is fighting Jesus, they are just wasting the energy. They are wasting their time. We told you people, do not let us to interpret this Bible in a different form. If we interpret this Bible in a different form, I don't know if you people will like it. But you see Jesus Christ, our people should leave him alone. Listen, when Caiaphas sent Jesus Christ to prison, he told Pilate to crucify him. Pilate says that he have not seen any bad thing which this man has done. He can only flog him and let him go. Pilate set Jesus Christ free, just like the law of Nigeria setting Nnamdi Kanu free. Nnamdi Kanu is free. Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time. But do you know what? The chief priest, Cardinal Arinze, the chief priest, Cardinal Arinze, Oyedepo, Chris Ayekinome, Ananche, Emobai, Jeremiah, all those people that prayed for Barnabas, all those people that prayed for P2B to validate one Nigeria, to keep Nnamdi Kanu inside. Let them know, anybody that is attacking Jesus Christ, we have to tell you now from 555 Vision that the reason the Christianity spread all over the world is because Jesus Christ has not received justice for his killing. Are you getting it? Jesus Christ, when he noticed that they will kill him, he said, is it because he raised the dead? Is it because he made the blind man to see? Is it because he opened the lips of a dumb and they begin to talk? And if you try to kill me, I will call my Father in heaven. After 3 days, I will resurrect again. And this, our brothers, Matthias Ezako, if you want to attack pastors that is delivering wrong message concerning Jesus Christ, using our brain, taking away our mentality, the way we can reason to understand why Christianity came. Attack them because pastors, religious leaders don't know how to interpret Bible to our own benefit. Jesus Christ have not received justice for his killing. Are you getting it? And this man called Jesus Christ has been suffering. His spirit has been suffering 2023 years now. Nobody is talking about his own justice. A man from Kenya went and sued the world inside the world court in Belgium for the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ have not received justice. Just like Nnamdi Kanu is languishing there, Pilate set Jesus Christ free. He set Jesus Christ free because Jesus Christ is innocent. Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time, he is innocent. The only thing that is above human being in this world is law, written by book, written with pen and paper. Law is above human being, and the law is God. God is law. That's why they says in the Bible, God say, whatever you condemn in this world, I condemn in heaven. Whoever you set free in this world, I set free in heaven. Nnamdi Kanu has been set free. And the power of Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, the power of Fulani, the power of British government is holding him there. But God have set him free. Some people have been crying, telling you, this eye we used to see, don't let anything happen to him. Don't let anything happen to him. All these are our brothers, all these are our comedians, Igbo comedians that came to social media. I don't even know the reason they come to social media, to make money, to do whatever. Try to know that without Biafra, without Biafra, if you people don't know how to transform this message and they concentrate, because the reason you see Christianity is behaving like stupid people in Nigeria is because when the missionary journeys came, after slave trade, the one they came and they took our ancestors by force, then they later stopped slave trade. They later returned again under missionary journey and the colonialism. When they see that the things is trying to get better, they say they will take away our way of reasoning. They give our ancestors mirror for them to look themselves, and they will believe that the God of white people is better than the God of our ancestors. Listen, anybody who is attacking Jesus Christ, tell that person that that man has not received justice. Go and check Jehovah's Witness. What are they telling you? That Jesus Christ died just because he is a miracle worker. They killed him because he is a miracle worker. Why is it that Nnamdi Kanu is inside the SA dungeon? Because he say he will use microphone to destroy Nigeria, and he have succeeded in passing this information. Are you people getting it? Listen, why are we dedicating on pastors? Pastors dedicated only to use the name of Jesus Christ to enrich themselves. These people are not bearing witness, asking for the justification of Jesus Christ. Jesus has been suffering since his death. He has not received justice. Why did they kill Jesus? Ask yourself this question first. Number one. But if you are telling me that Jesus did not die and resurrect, then go and ask a big, deep question. And if you say that Jesus did not raise the dead like a Lazarus, go and read. Anybody who is watching here now, go to your Google, write the life of Lazarus. It will bring out Lazarus, the one Jesus Christ rose from death after 4 days. He is the person, he is the founder of Orthodox Church. Orthodox Church is in Eastern Europe. Orthodox, Romania, Bulgaria, Russia, even I think Finland, that area is dominated by Orthodox. Who is the founder of Orthodox Church? It is Lazarus, the one Jesus Christ resurrected. And when he resurrected that man, he told him, run away, because if the Pharisees see you that you died and they resurrected, they will kill you for people not to have evidence. You know, people don't know that we read Bible very, very deep. We are sending this message to Master Prophet and our lovely brother, Igbo love themselves, our brother, Matthias Ezako. Let him continue to his work. Let him continue attacking the criminal pastors that is not preaching Biafra. But to leave Jesus Christ alone. Because you fighting Jesus Christ is just like a pouring water on top of a stone. We are 555 Vision and we must deliver this message. This message has been here long time, more than 2 years now to deliver, and I have found an opportunity to deliver this message. Tell Matthias Ezako that he should do his thing. Jesus Christ, he rose the dead. The history of Lazarus will tell you. Orthodox Church, the people that make Nafanna like 7 times before they start to pray. Lazarus is the founder. Then, if you want to know if Jesus Christ died and resurrected, go and read the history of Thomas. Thomas, the one that put his hands inside the rims of Jesus Christ when Jesus Christ appeared in the presence of the apostles. After Thomas did that thing, Thomas took his bag and moved. Thomas is the person that established Christianity in India. Thomas is the person who carried Christianity from Europe and go to India. He was killed also serving Jesus Christ. People have died serving Nnamdi Kanu. We call Nnamdi Kanu the Jesus of our time. Millions of people have died defending this gospel. Leave these 2 people alone. They came for different assignment. And the Simon Ekpa become Biafran Prime Minister today. It is only for Nnamdi Kanu to come at that place alive. You who is still spending your time listening to gossip, ask yourself a question. Why is it that Christianity is not doing anything good, only to enrich themselves, but the Fulanis overshadow you? Ask yourself. Spend your time in something more stronger than what you are doing before. We are changing the jar. We are changing the narrative. We are changing this narrative of yesterday. We are 555 Vision. Many of our people are not doing their job. We send our children like Cardinal Arinze to the Vatican. Cardinal Arinze is there with Pope John Paul II. When Pope John Paul was about to depart, Pope John Paul handed the staff of Jesus Christ, which he handed to Peter. And that staff was what Pope John Paul handed to Cardinal Arinze. Cardinal Arinze was not able to handle that staff. Why? Because Cardinal Arinze didn't know that he went there for a message. Then they gave that staff to Ratzinger, to Joseph Ratzinger. And Joseph Ratzinger handled that staff for some years, I think 5 years. Then he gave it to this Francisco from Argentina. Cardinal Arinze is still there. He didn't know that Igbo people send him that place for him to tell Pope Francis, at least he is still there, that they are killing his own people. Are you getting it? Not every other people knows what we are doing. Not every other person knows what we are doing. If you tap now Philip Emeagwali, you cannot get the real details of Philip Emeagwali again, because America and the intelligence of this world has found out that we, the Igbo people, the IPOB critical thinkers, are searching the history of Philip Emeagwali. But Google and the YouTube locked Philip Emeagwali up. He cannot talk again. But this man is the person that created the fastest computer even brigade is using. Again, tell our people the same genetic running inside Jesus Christ is the same genetic running inside me and you as Igbo Jews. Leave Jesus Christ alone. That man is suffering. He has not received justice. They kill him for healing the sick. There are witnesses. They kill him for making the blind to see. There are witnesses. All these things happened. If before you criticize some people, read the critical part of it. But if you want to know Jesus, just to know little about him, go and read the book of the magicians. The magicians came and begin to practice to know how they can do what Jesus Christ did. You can go and study the life of Dynamo. For example, study the life of Dynamo, the guy that went to India and walked on top of water. He said, and he began to fly. He said he want to try the power of Jesus Christ. And if we teach this Bible and the life of Jesus Christ, the way we know it, you may not like it. Jesus Christ was born. The angels delivered the message to some apostles, to some prophets. They say a virgin will conceive, and they will call his name Emmanuel. And a virgin conceived in Israel and delivered. Herod declared, go and kill every male child. They took him and they ran away. 6 years, Jesus went to Egypt in African land. Then he took asylum there. Are you getting it? We are calling the names the way they are. He went to African country in Egypt. He took asylum with his father and his mother. When Herod died, then Jesus returned when he was 6 years. When he was 6 years, he returned. That is when you hear about Jesus Christ when he was small. What do you hear? That he went to the temple. He went to the church. He met the elders. He began to teach the elders what they should know. And there, they were going with Mary and his father. Then Jesus went back. That was where the history stopped. People who is following me, do you hear anything again concerning Jesus? After 6 years, you didn't hear anything again concerning Jesus. 6 years until Jesus become 30 years. Then you begin to hear about Jesus when he went to the mountain and he prayed, did fasting and praying 40 days and the 40 nights. Then he called Chukwu Okike Abiama to give him power. This energy Jesus have, we know it and we know how to obtain them. And if you call us for church to come and preach, we may not preach, but we want to use what we gain to liberate Biafra. Are you getting it? Then, if you want to know who is Jesus, go and read his history from 7 years to 29 years. That is space there. I think it's 17 years space. Go and read his space, his adolescent age. When you read his adolescent age, I don't think that Matthias Ozak and the master prophet will like to spend their time challenging someone who is extraordinary. I am trying to deliver this message for a very long time. Today, that message came out. We passed it towards heavy prayer yesterday. Heavy prayer. People, if you watch my timeline here now, you will see where we are praying. When we are praying, we get information from God. Then we deliver. This message, this kind of message is not easy to deliver. And we are delivering it. Why? The last miracle in this planet Earth is Biafra. And whenever Biafra is declared, peace will return back to this universe and it will last for 10,000 years. That is what we are fighting for. We don't need distraction. If you know that this Biafra is what you believe, we don't care if you are Chinasa Nworu. We don't care if you are Chike Doziem. We don't care if you are DOS. But in as much as you are killing people because of Biafra, for Biafra to come, it is time to cease fire. Because Simon Ekpa knows the importance of document. Jesus Christ, they asked him, they told him, this planet, when you come to this planet, whatever you are doing, you have to register it. In Europe, if you are if you want to work in a legal church, like a Catholic church, they have to employ you. Are you getting it? Then you receive salary. Whatever you are doing, if you make phone call, they will give you receipt. Maybe 10 cents, 5 cents. They will print receipt and give to you because everything is covered with a document. And our hands are coming and laying to those documents they use to take away our brain when they introduced Christianity in Nigeria. They say, show them how to recitate, how to read recitation. Bible. That's why you see pastors, or every one of them, know quotation of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Show them how to read and write, but don't allow them to reason. That's why you see Igbo people, Biafran people, Nigerian constitution say you have to pass 200 and something exam before you can go to university. But somebody from North have to pass 2 point and 12 point. Then after you have studied, you will end up serving Fulani who get only 2 point, 3 point, 12 point, highest point before they can go to university. You are telling me that these people know what they are doing? We are IPOB critical thinkers, and we ask a question. We already know the life of Jesus Christ when he was in adolescent age. Jesus Christ, if we preach Jesus adolescent age, then you people will give space for Simon Ekpa. Let him do what he wants to do and give us Biafra. Somebody have just said it here. If Simon Ekpa carry us down and our brain is pieces, it is a new dimension. If he lift us up, it is a new dimension. If Simon Ekpa begin to dance every day, it is a new dimension. Let us follow Nnamdi Kanu word. Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness we are making. But what is your own result? Share this message. Let it go viral. Write also what you have understand in the life of Simon Ekpa. Yesterday, our midnight news after prayer, we told you people, if you want to know, Obama, we send message to Obama because Obama knows who is Simon Ekpa. Or Trump knows Simon Ekpa. Biden knows Simon Ekpa. And if you want to know Simon Ekpa, when somebody have just said something here, he said we have been inside the DOS. We are members of DOS, but we don't want to take the kind of task they give to us to go and attack Simon. We told them, Simon Ekpa is angels and demon. If you want demon, he will demonize you. If you want angel, he will angelize you. 2 things. And we refer you to go and consult Dan Brown, Victoria Vetra, or Robert Landon. These people, you can get them in Vatican. They know Simon Ekpa. The Illuminatis know Simon Ekpa. The Freemason know Simon Ekpa. If you want to know what Jesus Christ did when he was an adolescent, stay quiet and understand that Jesus Christ raised the dead. Lazarus is an example. And they go there, just search your Google. Who established Orthodox Church? They will tell you it's Lazarus. And since Lazarus rose from death, Jesus told him, run before they will kill you again. He ran. They said that Lazarus never laughed. Lazarus went to, what is the country? And he built a church for his remembrance. He never laughed since that time until he died. Thomas, the one that used to do argument, after he put his finger in through towards the rims of Jesus Christ when he died on the cross of Calvary, his eye then opened. This same Thomas, when they were an adolescent with Jesus, because these are the same area boys, a dangerous snake bite Thomas. Thomas were about to die. Jesus looked at him. He said, you self, every time you do stubborn head, just like a Chinasamod. Then Jesus would do his hand like this, and they remove that snake poison from Thomas. Yet Thomas will keep on arguing. Are you getting it? After Thomas have put in his hands toward the rims, he ran to India and established Christianity. When you hear that India are Christians, some part of India is Christian, it was Thomas established that Christianity there. Are you getting it? We deal with the facts and the figure for what we are saying. We are 555 vision. Our message is to reveal to you. We know the people who is getting the message. We know the people who want to get it just for now. Matthias Ezako, tell him to do another thing. Stop attacking Jesus. Jesus have not done anything wrong. And again, if you know that you have date of birth, you were born 1910, you were born 1920, you were born 1960, you are born with date. Listen, Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, before Christ and after Christ. With him, the date starts. Only for you to have birthday. It is enough for you to respect that man. You can't win him because Illuminati has fight everything they can to remove the name of Jesus Christ. It was not easy for them. That was the division. That was the problem between the Illuminatis and the Vatican. Before the dissolvement of Illuminati, then they migrated into the Freemasons. Are you getting it? We know these things. We are 555 vision, and we have come to restore Biafra. I cannot do what Simon is doing. I cannot do what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Everybody have his own, what he have to contribute. But remember, if you are not paying ESN, you are giving Fulanis a space to come and occupy your land. As I will read this in letter. If you are not contributing, Biafra is a virgin land. Try to contribute to this virgin that land. People are contributing, registering. The reason Simon came for this struggle is only to make name. And did you see how he make his way out? Today, go to Google and ask the Biafran Prime Minister. They will tell you Simon Ekpa. Are you getting it? He came to make history, and I love that. Abraham making his own history. We are following it. Isaac making his own history. We are following it. Jacob making his own history. We are following it. But why is it that it came to the time of God, the son of Jacob, the father of Eli? I am telling you people, the kind of game missionary John is played to these pastors. That is where Matthias Ozako have to follow. They preach this gospel. They say our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they stop there. They say they don't want you to get sense. They didn't teach you the sense. Why is it that God is the seventh son of Jacob, the father of Eli? Pastor doesn't preach that area. That is the area these people which were buying the game with the Christianity, but not the fault of Jesus Christ. Allow that man to, let him rest. You understand? Let that man rest. 2023 years now, he never got justice. It is only the restoration of Biafra and the freeing Nnamdi Kanu out of that place, life, will make Jesus Christ to get peace. That's why when they ask him, Master, show us how to pray, he say, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. And he was referring to Biafra, because only Biafrans are ready to fight for his justice. Listen and listen good. We are 555 vision. You understand? Pilate, Majesty, na Lent. Mana Pilate does not crucify Jesus Christ in the actual sense. Caiaphas told Pilate, go and kill him. It is better for one to die for many than many to die for one. Then Pilate then went back inside the prison where Nnamdi Kanu is staying. Barabbas was there. Jesus was there. Peter Obi, who committed adultery, was there. Are you people getting it? Then Pilate say, there are two people here. One is a notorious criminal, a killer, who robbed the account of Anambra State and put it in the bank. He killed his own brothers and dumped his body in Atizu River. And the other one used a microphone and delivered the message of truth. Then Barabbas have committed all manner of atrocity in this world. He's a raper, a rapist. But this other one is a miracle worker. His crime is because people say that Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time. That was why Cardinal Arinze and the Chris Ayekinome, all these Olympic pastors is against Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they don't preach about him. Are you people getting it? Are you people getting it? That's why. And inside this place, we told you that one day will come. Our predictions, pastors will begin to preach the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their churches. It is happening. This was our proclamation since 2017. Listen, Pilate then say, two people is here. One is a miracle worker. His crime is he used a microphone, he delivered the message of hope, he raised the dead, he opened the lips of those people that couldn't talk again. And the other one is a notorious criminal. Which person do you want us to kill? Because today someone must die. According to the law of the Jewish that time, someone must die. The people gathered together. They rejected the miracle worker. Let me tell you. Pilate then tell them, anybody who is watching this thing, if you are in the spirit, get it well in you. Yeah, let it just enter here. We are teaching you things that Ayekinome can never try to teach you. Because he believes that if he teach you, you will not come to church again. European Union believe that if they free Biafra, that the Biafra will be better. No. If you free Biafra, everybody will live in peace. Listen. Pilate then tell them, listen, this man, a notorious criminal, if you let him go, that means you have to give yourself protection. In a simple language, You have to then protect yourself. But if you let the miracle worker go, miracle will fill over this earth. Anyone you people choose, that is what you are going to get. How many people is here? How many people is sharing? How many people understand? How many people is writing comments? Our joy is to write comment. When you write comment, tell us that what we are saying is wrong. Tell us it's right. Are you getting it? We read this Bible, we tear it. We read Bible. Yeah. It took us 10 good years to read Bible, one book. Reading it, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Deuteronomy, Joshua. We are reading. When we reach to full stop, we know the reason they put full stop there. When we reach to comma, we know the reason they put comma there. Matthew, they says, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Whoever believes in him will not perish, but to have everlasting life. Go and read to find out yourself the reason after Adam until he then bring his own son through a virgin. Something is cooking. You people should stay away from that man. That man is suffering. Jesus is suffering, I'm telling you. He is suffering. Jesus is suffering. 2023 years. Let this thing not happen to Nnamdi Kanu. 2023 years. He is suffering. Nobody is fighting for his justice. Making him Simon, the prime minister of Biafra, is just for him to go and fight for the justice of Nnamdi Kanu. If not, something wrong may happen. That's why everybody, people like us, we bring out our time doing the job of Cardinal Arinze, what he's supposed to be doing in Vatican. Are you getting it? We send them there to go and deliver the message of the Igbos, the message of the Biafrans. Cardinal Arinze ruled that place. When we took our generation, we took our agitation to Vatican City. We went there. We met Cardinal Arinze. Cardinal Arinze say, forget these people. Cardinal Arinze speak more bad to Biafran than Peter Obi. He said, you people should go and join politics. That's why you see Cardinal Arinze supporting Peter Obi. Say, go and join politics. Go and join politics if you people are hungry. He drove us away. Are you getting it? Some of you never watch my campaign. You never watch Paul Ongbiko when we are going rally. We took oath to defend this struggle. And we are not doing it. Some people say we are miscreants. Some people say we are not doing people without job and all these things. There is no problem. You can tell us whatever you want to tell us. But this message, when Chukwu Kikabiam arrest you to work for Biafra, you will become stupid and you must deliver. That is why we started by delivering this message in Saika. Those who knows us know. The evidence is there. But you people should stay away from Jesus Christ, attacking Jesus Christ. Listen, there are histories. How many, should I write on and tell you some part of Jesus Christ you people don't know? How many people is interested here now? Let me write a little. You people don't know anything about Jesus Christ, though. That's why Chris Ayekunome is robbing you people with the name of Jesus Christ, Adeboye and Ayekume. All of them. These people have never stand one day and they fight for the justice of Jesus Christ. They say, yes, Alpha and Omega, he died. They killed him. Why did they kill him? Miracle worker. How can you carry a miracle worker and hang him on the cross and kill him? You are not talking about that one. What is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? Can Nigerian government find Nnamdi Kanu guilty? The answer is no. And if the answer is no, Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time. He came to save us, but we have learned. If you people try to understand something here, all our eyes is under the saboteurs, is towards the saboteurs, because we know how Judas betrayed him. You understand now? We know how Ifajuna betrayed Ojukwu. Our eyes is there. There is something Simon Ekpa says, the prime minister. He says, those of you who has been attacking him, that you have opportunity to rethink. There is something they call second thought. Those people who begin to persuade him after second thought. Those people who shouted, head we roll, when they found out that Nnamdi Kanu is inside the DSA dungeon. They say, head we roll, head we roll. Then, after second thought, they now relaxed. That time, DOS, we are shouting, head we roll, head we roll. That was the time they are speaking the language Biafran spirit want to hear. You understand now? Then, the second thought came when the rumor came about 45 million naira being paid. They called the one they called Emma Powerful. They said they are giving you $45 million for you people to stop sit at home. And Emma Powerful then talk his own. We are registering our history. That is not what I come to say. But to tell Master Prophet and the Matthias Ezak, let them divert their war to those people who is not following the history of Eri, the history of God, because God is the son of Jacob. Jacob is the son of Isaac. Isaac is the son of Abraham. Are you getting it? Then, after God gave birth to Eri, Eri then gave birth to Meneri, Arodi, and the people then went to Arochukwu. Then you begin to see Ekurobia, you begin to see Arondizwog, you begin to see Okigwe, you begin to see Omombala, you begin to see Omahia, you begin to see every other places. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made us to understand one thing. Igbo people are the ancient people. When the first boat landed, the second boat landed, the third boat landed at Omombala River. And they say, this is Agoro. Ese Ejebendi Igbo. Agoro. Ese Ejebendi Igbo. The ancient people of this planet Earth. And no scientist has ever stand up to challenge that thing. And that is the sense they took away from religious people. So, my brothers, leave Jesus alone and pray for him. Pray for Nnamdi Kanu to come out that place and raise this flag for Jesus Christ to have his rest. Simple. We call it a day. Thank you, and share this message to every other person. We are coming back again. All of us of freedom. We are 555 vision. Thank you.